I did not understand how much my identity was wrapped up in being able to brush my hair. There is something quite liberating when you start losing it. It's so traumatic and you know it's coming, and I think you resist, and well, I did. I resisted and I kind of fought against it, but every time you touch your hair and there's a chunk, or you roll over on your pillow and you leave hair on one side of your pillow, you realize that that's actually more distressing.
I hate everything about not having hair. I want my hair back. And I'll go anywhere bald, but I'm dying for my hair to grow back.
I realized just how tied in your look, right, is to your confidence, unfortunately, but that's the reality of it, is people do judge you to a certain extent by the way you look, and you feel better about yourself when you look better, I think, for most people. So, and it was definitely that for me, and so that was a revelation to realize how important my hair was.
I started to not recognize the person in the mirror. But beyond that, it was just a great reflection of, the person in the mirror is not just the person that you see, it's the person inside. And really, when I looked at myself in the mirror, when I was completely just pale and no eyebrows and no facial hair, I really only recognized myself by my eyes to a certain degree. But it was just a great reminder of, you're more than just your looks. You're the person inside, and that person inside I still saw when I looked in the mirror, but it was not outwardly the person that I'm used to seeing.
Losing your hair and that whole process around it was just, it's a big one, because that now shows everybody you're sick. Like right now, my hair is short, and it's not what I want, but it's cute and I'm cool with it because it feels like I'm doing this intentionally. Where being bald puts you into this whole other place of being the sick person, and that just makes me feel less, I don't know, viable, or I don't know what word it would be. It would just, I don't want to feel like the sick person. I don't want to feel like that weak person that's going to die. I mean, it puts you that closer to being what you don't want to be.
I had very, very white gray hair naturally, and now it's a little bit darker growing back in, but you could actually see the red of my scalp, and I just wanted it off.
It was liberating having what was left of my hair cut off. It was definitely more distressing leaving it there. I don't know that every woman feels this way, but I kind of needed to just get it over with.
I was made well aware that my hair would fall out. So rather than kind of hold on to my hair and, take that when it came, I thought, well, I'm just going to shave my head from the outset. That was a decision I made. So I never had that like clumpiness and hair falling out. I said, you know what? My hair's going to fall out. So I thought, you know what? Why not embrace that and just get it over and done with? And so literally during my first round, before my hair actually started falling out, I got my twin brother to just shave it off.
As soon as it started, I shaved off what stubble that I had, because I wasn't interested in just making a mess about that. But my wife insisted that I had to try to keep this in as much as I could. So this was a slow progression of falling out, but eventually I lost all that.
At a point, I was talking to one of the owners of my gym, and he's like, "F it, I'll just shave your head." I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. That was like almost 2 weeks. And then I went home and like a big chunk fell out onto the floor. And so I texted him, I said, all right, let's do it. And he said, I'll bring my clippers in and we'll do it. So I let my friends know that I'm gonna do it at the gym. And this is the time, and probably like 10 of my friends came. And the guy that was initially gonna do it didn't do it. He wasn't there, and so I looked at one of my other friends. I'm like, how are you at clippers? And he's like, I'll do it. Great. So we went out onto the patio of the porch and just started with fun hairdos. And so did like mohawk and like half my head. And then just shaved the whole thing and had a couple beers.
Cut it shorter, you know, in advance. And maybe that doesn't mean shaving it, but I will say that, again, seeing it at a hair salon, you know, cut short, just feels still somehow, you know, more normal than seeing it. And I would say have a little bit of fun with it, you know. So, you know, I did a hairstyle I wouldn't have normally done, but like I had fun with it, you know. I know other people that did mohawks.
I think the good part was, for me, was embracing it and just, this is who I am now, and finding ways to make it fun.
I would joke that I looked cancery. I use that term, like, oh, I look so cancery, or, you know, can't you tell when I'm out in public? Or someone would come see me and say, don't I look cancery? Like, I would try to, you know, kind of lighten the mood. I don't know. But it was a match. Like, I looked like I felt. And so for me, I just had to let go of the vanity because there was nothing about me that felt good.
If you're worried about it, it's completely understandable. And like I said, I can't really judge for women, and a lot of people choose to get wigs, etc. And I think, you know, go for it. Like, if that's what's going to make you feel more confident in yourself, absolutely. But looking back on it now, yes, I was an insecure 22-year-old at that time. However, if I went through it now, knowing what I've gone through and knowing these amazing survivors and people I've met over my journey, I would honestly just say embrace it. Like, it's just be a proud survivor and go, you know what? I'm fighting this bugger of a disease, but I'm going to embrace what I'm going through. And you don't know who you're going to help by doing that, and how many other people you're going to inspire by them looking at you and going, wow, look how brave he is, look how brave she is, going through what she's going through.